Let's rank some spy weapons. Okay, you ready?
Absolutely.
Let's start with the ambassador. I'll take your rating first, and I'll tell you what I think. Okay, then we switch it up, and I do the next one first.
So ambassador, I feel like it could definitely be better, but it's also not the worst thing you can use. Like, you get free crits on kill, so I'd probably say like a B as of right now. Put it like.
Wait, free crits? The ambassador?
Free crits, headshots specifically. I mean.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I think being the ability to headshot on demand, if you're decent enough at it, is definitely good.
All right.
It shows that Spy still has a decent skill level.
So.
I mean, so I'd say B.
B. I'd put it at C, just because, like, you need to be good. Like from a see it from a casual perspective, right? You're like not a good player, or not per se a good player. You just want to play the game, have some fun. You have to be like, you've got to have dead aim for that. You gotta be cracked at the game. You gotta be insane. And even then, I don't think it's better than stock.
Okay,
so
I respect that decision. Let's go.
So I don't want to put it into D, because it still does damage. You know, it's fine.
Yes, it can still do its job decent.
I'll rank the next one. This knife, I'll put it into B. It can still backstab, but what's that called? I don't even know the name of the knife.
That's big
kill. Big earner. Yeah, the big earner it's fine. You know, you can backstab, but demo being able to one shot you. Oof.
Yeah, that does suck quite a bit.
And soldiers too. Soldier rockets one hit you at close range. That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
But also funny speed boost, you know. So.
Oh, absolutely. I would have to agree with your placement on that. Like, it's better than other knives, but it's not the best. I give it B. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty good spot.
All right. What about this one? I'm a bit torn on this one. I'll have to hear your opinion first.
Okay. So my opinion, if you're coming from a comp player standpoint, it's like the best watch you can go.
Yeah.
You can hide away. You can call out exactly where everyone is on the map.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a Mr. Paladin watch, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's like the old school, like, spies hide in the corner waiting for the perfect
it's like,
kill.
you're all tryhard, but like for a casual player, this is probably the worst watch you could have.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you can't do much with it if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you run out super quickly. I see so many like noob spies run around with it and not realize that you can see them already. Like, they're out of cloak and they're just going around. Why's everyone shooting me? I'm invisible. Help! Yeah, I don't.
It's like PTSD for me, honestly. Like when I was younger.
But do we want to put it on like a high spot still, because the comp thing?
I would put it below the big earner, or above the big earner on B, just because.
Yeah, I feel
just
that.
because it has. Yeah, it's not the perfect thing for everyone. But it works. It works. It does its job, but it takes some learning.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, next we got the kunai. I feel like that's an easy S tier, right? Like, you got the low health.
You got the low health, which knocks you down. But to be fair, kunai I've seen used in several different aspects. Like, you can play it more seriously. You can be aggressive. You can be passive and get that one kill and then run away without really getting hurt.
That's exactly it, right? Yeah, because in Spy, when you play Spy, you oftentimes fall into the one kill then die syndrome, and that sort of counters it. You know, if you get spotted, you're pretty much toast anyway. But like, so it doesn't matter that you got like 50 health less. But if you stab someone and you're in the middle of like 5 people, there's a chance you get out. It's not big, but you could maybe escape. There's a small chance. Okay. Yeah. Do we keep it here, or do you want to knock it down to 8 here? I'm fine with 8
keep it at S for now.
All right.
And well, my thought is adjusting it if we agree on another knife, but it's up to you.
Okay. So we got the Dead Ringer next. That's yours again to pick.
Okay, Dead Ringer. That one it's fallen from grace, unfortunately. I'd probably put it in C, honestly. Okay. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Dead Ringer, it can be easily countered by decent people, you run out of cloak so fast with this thing, and you can't recharge it at any rate.
I'm eating blueberries right now.
Ooh, yummy. I like blueberries.
You can recharge it with the Latrangia though.
Yeah, that's like the only source of recharge besides maybe like the big earner. So you have to run that playstyle if you want to play aggressive with Dead Ringer.
But is it like really worse than the Cloak and Dagger?
Debatable. That's also, I don't know, because thinking about I could see being right with it.
Like I never used, like I'd always used the Dead Ringer before the Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, I would too, but that's also because I don't play Spy very seriously at all. So
I got most hours in Spy. I'm a weeaboo man.
Ah,
yeah. Yeah, I've watched JoJo's and Attack on Titan.
I've oddly enough never watched JoJo. All my friends are like, "You should watch JoJo." I'm like,
"That's funny." It's a funny.
Is
thing.
it? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'll
have to definitely check it out.
It's so weird that you're like, yeah, that's so strange. I can't help but laugh at sometimes.
That's fair. I would actually, let's move it up. Let's put it B between Big Earner and Cloak and Dagger.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm fine with this. It's gotten a lot worse. Like it used to be S tier easy, and now
you could sponge up damage and you can charge it back instantly. And it didn't even used to make a sound, if I remember correctly, when you uncloaked.
Oh, that was only with the set. You had the Shahanja Spy set, and you could like go completely unnoticed. That was good.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
That's a long time ago.
The Diamondback. That's for B to rank. Because I'm next.
Yeah.
I'll put it. Is it S? I'd put it A. I'd put it A tier. I don't think it's quite. Is it S tier? Some people will say it's S tier.
I mean,
because like there's not really too many downsides. Does it do less damage than stock?
It does less damage. It does less damage than stock on base.
Okay.
So it can only do 102 with a crit, whereas stock does like 140 something, I think, with a crit.
It's definitely real good if you got an enemy engineer who doesn't know what they're doing, so you can just farm crits off their teleporters and like dispensers and sentries. That it's insane, but also like. If you got a team that knows what they're doing and you can't even get the first stab or sap, it's not really like I'd prefer to play with stock in that case. And
yeah, absolutely.
A or S.
I would probably say A. Like, at most high, at most low S, but I'd put it at A.
Yeah, I feel like that's like S is too high because I never play with the thing. I'm a l'étranger. I still don't know. Just guy. Yes.
I think it's l'étranger. I want to say l'étranger. I'm also not French, so.
Yeah, me neither. I don't speak baguette. Anyway, what's that called?
The Enforcer.
The Enforcer. Oh. Yes.
That brings back memories. I used to go on like idle servers with that weapon. That was my first strange. It's garbage now. It used to be the go-to.
Where do we put it?
I'm honestly saying flat D. Like you can't do much with it right now. Sure you can get like a quick damage buff off on it, like for the initial hit. But then what do you do afterwards? It's just like,
You know what's weird? The blueberries I'm eating. I had them in the fridge for 2 days, and at the start they were like real sour, and now they're starting to taste sweet.
Yeah,
even though they were just in the fridge. It's weird.
Do
they get more sugar in there?
Ripeness. Something, or it's just like how ripe they are.
They're the same ripeness, like they were just the same blueberries. How can they get riper in the fridge? I don't understand that. I thought they need like the plant for that. It's weird. I like it though.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, the next thing, the Invis watch, A tier. It's not S. I don't like. How do you put this at S? I don't.
Yeah, you can't put a watch at S.
I don't like. It's not like, oh my god, the Invis watch. Oh my, it's. I guess it could be S tier, but like, I just feel like it's A. This is just how I feel.
I agree.
My
low A, it does its job. It's easy to work with.
Yeah. It's the best watch right now for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. I've used this over the Dead Ring and the Cloak and Dagger a million times. Because it's like the Dead Ring is super loud. This thing, a bit more low key. You'll find players that don't even hear you. Like they got some music playing maybe, and you could decloak it right behind them and reenact Meet the Spy.
Right behind you.
I can do that right behind you, and you can feel all sneaky and cool. Yeah.
I feel that, man.
Stock knife.
Stock knife. Ooh, this one's going to be. I already had this one.
Wait, build up suspense. Build up suspense.
Oh.
Say like, I would put it into, and then.
Okay, so I would put it in A.
Okay.
But I realized that there's so much it's so basic.
It's gonna be S or B.
I'm honestly thinking high B above everything else on B.
Huh, okay.
Only reason I'm saying that. Only reason it doesn't have downsides, it doesn't have upsides. You can survive an extra hit compared to Big Runner, but you also just don't get any buffs from it. So you don't get health back, you can't run away. That's my philosophy on it. You also don't get a disguise, it's just there. It does its job.
I mean, you might as well put it lowest A. Doesn't like hero here, same thing.
You know what? Let's do that.
I will put it up here actually, because like, no, yes.
Yeah, I would say A.
Like with these three, I don't. Yeah, this feels more like it.
You got my you countered my argument.
I mean,
well.
I would put it into S.
Really?
Yeah, that would.
Really?
I just wanted to build suspense because the viewers will keep watching. I don't do that. I'm very new to this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm still getting there.
Yeah. Where do we put the next one? The l'étranger, the l'étranger. This one for me. Like, I don't even know where you're gonna put it, but like D tier, no kidding, it's S. Like, this is the best thing. It gives you longer cloak time passively. Anything, in my opinion, anything that gives you passive buffs is insane.
Yes, I agree.
Like, anything that you don't have to actively wield and that gives you anything that's good it's just crazy. Unless it like takes your best weapon away.
Okay. I actually can basically 100% agree with everything you just said there. Passive buffs are insane. You can snowball off it.
Like, there's exceptions though. Like the demo wee booties, like it takes away the grenade launcher. That is kind of a big downside.
Yeah, definitely. You're not going to be running a sticky tank anymore. You're not Germa. You don't see those videos happen.
Yeah. But even for demo, it kind of works. Like, people don't really do it, but it still kind of works. And here for Spy, like, I really don't shoot people too often.
No.
I much prefer to stab them, you know, because I got the British accent, you know.
Quick and easy.
Yeah. Hey, mate, I thought I'm British. I got a license to shank you. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't even a funny bit. I don't know. Whatever.
No, you got.
Was it funny? A little funny. Okay.
You gotta chuckle.
Where do we put this thing? The red tape recorder.
Okay. So this
S
one,
tier.
I think. Well, hold your thoughts.
Okay, man.
Because red tape actually has its moments where it's really good, and I've learned that if you want to try to destroy your buildings to run away and get it's specifically with Frontier Justice on the Engineer. Have you ever thought about like how they can have crits on demand, and it's like they basically have to rely on their buildings to be destroyed? A spy can sap it when they're about to die. They don't get their crits, and it takes longer. They literally can't destroy their buildings when they're being sapped.
That's kind of true, I guess. That's very. I never thought of that. It's very specific.
Very specific. And honestly, it doesn't happen very often. But like those very small situations, it can be cool.
I just looked at my second screen where my recording software is, and I've been like my microphone sensitivity is it's not looking too good.
No.
Have I been for Discord? Do I sound fine?
You sound perfectly fine, man.
Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be fine for you too as well.
Oh god. Yeah. You scared me. Me.
I did record.
Okay.
That wasn't the thing. We're gonna do it all again, man.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, wait. Let me do like a thing here, guys. Go check out Ian the Awesome. Say something, Ian the Awesome. Say something that they should go there and subscribe to you.
I am Ian. I
Perfect.
do loadout reviews.
Yeah, no, like he does TF2. Like, so no brainer. Go there, check him out. He's still learning, you know, but he's learning fast. He's a fast learner because he's a scout main, I believe.
Yes, I am Scoutman.
Yeah. Anyway, oh my god, it reset the entire tier list. Yeah. I'm going to... Wait, no, it didn't. It's the wrong browser. We're fine. Anyway, so very specific thing there. So where would you rank it? Like with encountering?
I would still put it at C. Even with all those factors, I'd still put it at C. Like you can't really do much with it. I don't know. Like it has potential. Okay, but it's just not the best.
Okay, here's my. I would rank it above the ambassador right now, just because it counts as mini sentry engineers a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, that's a factor.
Because they got that mini sentry, and if you sap it and it gets destroyed very slowly, they're like it makes them angry at least. Like maybe it's not actually good, but at least they'll get like upset, and you got the psychological warfare, right?
Psychological warfare.
Yeah, it's important. That's what Spy does.
Rage.
Yeah, you're building up rage inside them. Stock revolver. Put it next to the knife, man. It's like solid. Right?
I agree with that statement quite well. Yeah. Stock revolver does its job, does it well. It's very Spy is one of those few classes where you can say you can use full stock and you won't be a problem.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, if you do it for heavy, it's not like you need the sandwich, but Spy stock, it's fine. And especially with the revolver, like you never see it used. So if you actually whip it out, people are so surprised how much damage this thing can dish. You can 2-shot a scout, I think, on closest range. I'm not, maybe 3-shot.
I think it's 2.
Could be 2. Like a quick 1-2 and scout dead. Like it's pretty crazy. Also, it can random crit. So you got 102 damage just out of nowhere, like bang. You know. It's pretty good.
Absolutely.
I like it. Blueberries. Stock sapper.
Okay. Stock sapper is an interesting one because like it does damage to the buildings, similar to red tape recorder's ability to nullify a building and de-level it. But it takes it down faster. So if you have to get the job done quickly, it can do that job very quickly. It's very reliable. It's obviously a stock item. You get it immediately.
Yeah.
I would put it. Would it be weird to put it next to red tape recorder as far as its abilities? Like they're hand in hand.
I don't know. It's not a C tier for me. Like
no, okay.
But to be honest, it also doesn't matter. Like if we put it here, it doesn't matter. It's already above. There's only 2, so we could also put it here.
No, let's put it at a B.
Put it at B. Yeah, it's good. Sit it at B.
It's better.
Yeah, it's good.
But because it's more universal.
Yeah. But to be honest, like as soon as it's better, there's not much of a choice here. You either use
you can't do anything.
Stock sap or red tape.
I remember when I was younger, I saw like some sapper item that was on the workshop. I don't even remember what it was called, but I was like, that's going to be the new thing. That's going to be the next big sapper.
It's going to be added soon. Oh my god, I love Valve. I'm so young and full of hope.
I think it was just after the Love and War update. So like people were still expecting updates nonstop.
So people were still like, yeah, this is just the next thing. I can't wait to see the next big update. And
mini dispensers.
Mini dispensers. You ever seen the robo dog in the workshop? That's also cool.
Yes, that thing is so cool. It's so cute. I love it. Just
where will we put the next item? Where will we put the what's the name? Help me, Spy-cicle.
Spy-cicle, yeah.
Where will we put it, Ian? Say something.
Ooh. I'm going to say along A.
Along A. I'd put it worse than A though, because it does get counted easily by pyros.
That is fair.
And like, if you ever played Spy with this thing, you've been in the situation you want to stab someone. And you're like, the knife is already twitching, you know, like it's going up. You're in the motion, and then it's like, shh, and there's a pyro. And
absolutely.
You didn't get anything done, and you cry.
I cry myself to sleep.
You're sad.
Afterwards.
And it's awful.
I failed it.
The entire day's ruined.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. I see where you're going with that.
But that's good, you know. Also, you get the statues, so everyone knows there's a spy around, even if there's no communication in the team.
Definitely.
So.
Okay. I can see it being high B, low A.
Yeah.
Just only reason I'm saying that though is because this like it saves a life.
Man.
It literally keep it an A. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think it's fine. It's still a knife.
Fine.
It still stabs people.
Yeah.
It doesn't have too many downsides except for pyro. It's just stock except pyros, which kind of is the whole point of the Fig. So its upside is its downside. It's a weird one.
Okay, so do you know about the lore though of it?
Like no, I don't know the lore.
Really? Okay.
Spy-cicle lore?
Yes, actually. The Smith's Chronicle or whatever it was called for that little boy. I think his name was Little Jack or something like that.
Little Jack.
He stabs he uses a icicle on like a building or something like that. That the scout finds and stabs a guy who's threatening his life or something. I'd have to look at it, but like that's
is it in the TF2 comics?
It's in the comics. Yeah. Like it's just an interesting little segment, and that's why the Spy-cicle's in the game. It was a Valve-made item for the first Christmas update.
That's kind of neat, kind of cool.
Yeah, little trivia there for those of you who don't know.
A little snippet of information for you guys. Yeah, we provide. We got one last item. This is the most interesting one of all. Thank God you've kept watching to this part. Comment banana if you made it here. You gotta do these calls to action, man. People love it. They're not at all annoyed. Yeah. Right?
No, I get you. Saharan Spy.
This one's for me actually a bit difficult to rank because here's the thing. You lose your whole cloak and you gotta be on full cloak to disguise outside of spawn, which that sucks. Yeah. But you also get full disguise on like a backstab. But also, if you backstab a heavy, you're dead slow because you backstab the heavy and you got the heavy disguise. So, I don't really know, man. But also, if you disguise as a heavy in a pub, no one suspects you because, like, who disguises as heavy? So it's also like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's weird. It's a weird thing. I never use it, personally.
Yeah. I don't either. But I've seen spies literally wipe out like 9 out of the 12 people in a pub.
There's like these weird spies that will use this thing.
Oh, where did my team go? And then they're just all gone.
I mean, against noobs, this is like the noob slayer. That's perfect, actually.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Maybe high B, or maybe A.
I put it B. It can't be A. It's not the Spy-cicle. It's not the knife.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it definitely has its moments.
Yeah, it's I sometimes like see people use this thing and just go to town. But after they get like it changed out, like get 10 people. Or not 10, but like 4 or 5. Yeah, and then they did it once and it never works again for the rest of the round because everyone's like, okay, there's a spy using this goddamn thing. Be wary, and then it doesn't work anymore.
It's funny how many people I don't see very many spies with strange knives anymore, and yet I'll occasionally run into that one spy who happens to have a triple hail zone. Like he's reached it several times on that specific knife. Like,
yeah,
you gotta be kidding me.
Just a guy who's been doing this for the last 10 years, nothing else. I just come home and play spy with this knife. I don't. Yeah, it's just what I do, man.
He likes to be on the edge.
Oh my god, I just dropped a blueberry on the carpet.
Oh no!
And if I step on it, there's gonna be a blueberry spot there for the rest of my life.
There's gonna be blue blood.
Gotta be careful in that. This is not a drill.
This is not a drill.
Where's the blueberry? Oh! Okay, we're good. We diffused the blueberry situation. Hey, want to say anything to the viewers for the end of the video? Because this is the end. This is it. This is all.
Yeah. I will say thank you, Simon, for having me on this. This was quite a bit of fun. If you guys haven't already checked out any of his channels, make sure to
subscribe to Seriamon. It's free.
Yeah.
Or I don't upload right now.
I was gonna say he has a lot of variety. Definitely check out everything he's got available.
Yeah. Look at all these channels. Yeah. Why Seriamon 5 missing? Who knows? Guys, click on one of them till the subscribed thing is there. Yeah. And the top voter comment will be the community post next one. No, it's not. Maybe it will be. If it's a good one.
Potentially. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good, ladies and gents.
That's it. Bye.